Alright, this video we're going to take a look at how to perform linear regression on the TI NSpire. So in this example, we're going to find the least squares regression equation for the following data set. So we have the 116, 222, 320, 419, and 522. So the first thing we need to do is, in our TI NSpire, we need to hit Menu, and then go to Option 6, Statistics, and then Stat Calculations, Option 1. And we want option 3 here, linear regression mx plus b. So we can just hit a 3 or arrow down. So we have our x list and our y list, which is going to represent the list of x coordinates and their corresponding y coordinates. For both lists, it's very important that we put them inside of curly braces. So to get the curly braces on a TI NSpire, you want to hit Control and then the right parenthesis, and that will set up your curly braces. And we're going to separate our list items with a comma. So we have 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll hop on down to the Y list and do the exact same thing with the Y coordinates. So Control, right parenthesis, and then 16, comma, 22, 20, 19, and 22. And it's very important that the order of the Y list is corresponding to the order in the X list. So 1 is first, 16 is first. That's a point, 116. Followed by 2 in the X and then 22 in the Y. So 222. We don't want to mix up the order, otherwise we won't get the right answer. Also of note, especially if you have larger numbers for your X or your Y list, that you don't use commas to separate place values. So if you had, let's say, instead of 16, 16,000, you wouldn't want a comma between the 6 and the 0. So you'd have to type in 1 6 and then 3 zeros and then a comma. So again, the TI is going to interpret a comma as a list item separator, not a place value holder. So everything else we don't have to worry about. So if we hit Enter and then hit Enter again, or just hit OK. And here we have our equation. We have M is 0.9 and B is 17.1. So our equation would be Y equals 0.9x plus 17.1. Also of note, you have your R squared and R. Those values are related to the correlation coefficient and the coefficient of determination. And here we have resid, which is it's a list of residuals, which we don't really need for this class. But if you wanted more information on R squared, R, and residuals, you would want to take a statistics course. So that's how you perform linear regression on a TI NSpire, and I hope this was helpful to you. Have a good one. Bye.